Well, it's the next day here at the Best Outdoors. Did a lot of changing of the website. I wish I knew more about this because it's just too bland for me. Not even gonna try that one. So, what was I trying to do? Oh, here it goes. So we have our fishing shads and our grubs, curly tail grubs, and our paddle tail shads. And then we also have, let's see if I can find them on here. Right here. Our 12-inch pallet clocks. Those are up now. And see, the picture just too small. I'll figure that out, how to make that bigger. But it's big here, but click on it, it goes small. I wonder. Let's go to catalog, products, edit product. So it knows it's small then. I have to change another picture on that. So I've been working on that for the last 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. And then Sam, all day, has been finding the basement. Now you can actually see her. Sort of.
Got a lot of work to do still.
Yeah.
Somebody would have made my desk a mess.
Yeah. So that's what she's been doing all day. I've been grabbing things here and there and helping. But normally, today is Saturday, and we would be out doing things with the kids or out doing our delivery job, bringing customers their food or groceries or whatever they need. We do that on the side of our other jobs that we have full-time, just to make a little extra money to help out with the business and other things. But on our way back from a delivery yesterday, the truck decided it didn't want to go no more. Going down the highway last night, and I was accelerating, the RPMs were going up, but the speedometer was going down. Stuff I gotta go through?
I think so. I don't know whose shells those are, and I think that's a skull.
Oh. Okay.
You know whose shells those are?
Nope. Don't know. Pretty cool. Alright. So yeah. Truck's at the shop. Chevy Traverse is still down.
Killed a hook.
Killed a hook.
But we keep in the attachment thingy. Mm-hmm.
So Jaden and one of his friends is supposed to be coming over here shortly. Not today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Whenever they got time to put the Chevy Traverse back together for us, and then the truck's in the shop at the transmission place, so hopefully they get a hold of me Monday and figure out how much it's going to cost to fix it or what they got to do to it. So I've just been working on the website, trying to figure out that whole situation and helping Sam clean the house so we can get our house back.
Could be more help.
I could be more help.
Little stuff that you like to keep around, like pieces of wood and odds and ends, and it's like pink camo. I don't wear. Nobody's gonna wear it.
I'll wear it.
You will not.
I will wear pink
I have
camo.
never seen you wear pink camo in the entire time we've been together. Ever.
I will shoot a buck this year with pink camo on.
Okay. Well, you don't have a pink camo that'll fit you to wear.
I know, you just called me fat, thanks.
That's not what I meant.
Uh-huh.
I meant it was.
You heard it.
I meant it was little girl stuff.
Well, it's the afternoon now, and me and John had to go to Coopersville and pick up a new starter, because, yeah, that was the stud off the old one. And it was going to take a week to get the new one rebuilt, or get a solenoid built on it. So we just ended up buying a new one, and had someone put it in, but they got the O2 sensor stuck in it. So Sam's down there tightening it back up. After she loosened it, we were able to get the O2 sensor untangled from it. So now she's down there.
Best I could do with that bolt right there, it ain't gonna do nothing.
Just okay.
Just giving the last tug on it to make sure it's tight.
Okay.
Literally lifting my body up, and it's good. So.
What's that? What's that? 10 foot pounds torque?
I don't know. I just lifted my whole 200-pound body up off the ground.
Yeah, 10 pounds. 10 pounds.
Can I come out now?
Yeah.
Or am I still needed down here?
No.
Okay. Okay. Whoo-wee. My neck's all sweating. Oh, hello. Okay. I just started. Man.
All right. So the car we found out runs because of the O2 sensor wasn't plugged in. And the starter, well, the original starter did work, but it was not put in all the way. So I tried putting it in all the way and broke the stud off. So Starter's on. It's in there right. Car starts. Now it's time to put the header on. So I'll get that going.
I'm pretty sure extending it just made it worse. So close to this. Well.
Well, Sam says we shouldn't do too much recording because it's a lot of adult content going on right now. So.
I didn't know you were recording. I'm sorry. Jeez. Warn a girl before I start mouthing off like a sailor. Lordy, lordy, lordy.
That's the head gas or header we're trying to.
Why is it not? Tell it to stop. Tell it to stop expanding. Stay.
So.
I'm just bound and determined to get this thing going. Oh. Nope. She's too big.
Alright, we'll figure out more tools for that. Hold on. Well, I think we're actually going to finish a project. And I actually put a motor back together. For the very first time, and I'll never do it again. And the sailor's cussing on camera again. She's mad because she had the battery hooked up. And I think she just broke a nail. 2 nails.
But this one, like, tore off, and now it hurts on the inside. I'm not really freaking... See what? This is why I don't... This is why I don't do my nails. I got 3 nails missing now. Okay, so now that I got that done, now I can tighten this
Yes.
thing? Okay.
Yeah, we put everything back together and we forgot to put the heat pan or heat shield.
I love how you use we.
We?
I didn't even realize this was a thing. I saw it sitting inside my car and I was like, hey, what's this thing go to? And then you said off camera a bad word, which you never say bad words on camera, never catch it on camera. But he swears too. He's got a potty mouth, a big potty mouth.
Shh.
No, I'm not gonna stop telling your secrets. Tell me to
So we
again.
put the air breather back on. Sam had a fight with this one because it kept falling out. It's down there. And now she's fighting with the heat shield.
No, I got my hands to fit in here nicely.
Okay. Now
I'm smiling like a fool for no reason. I'm so excited. Can't even take this thing nowhere yet. Gotta get that dipstick holder.
we got 2 more parts coming tomorrow.
I see, and I didn't know the gasket was coming tomorrow. I didn't know you got a new one of those. I thought we was just getting the dipstick holder.
Nope.
You didn't tell me you bought a new gas. I mean, it looks like we needed a new gasket, so thank you.
Yep.
But
so yeah, me and John were supposed to go to that body shop I was telling everybody about on the last video to figure out exactly how these wires ran and everything. So I have to get back on YouTube and get glimpses of where everything goes to make sure this is supposed to go up here and not underneath.
I wonder if it's just like loosening this as I'm tightening it, because as a small bolt, it should not have. I should still not be doing this. Ow.
Well, she's fighting with that.
Sorry. Go ahead. Continue. My bad.
So yeah, like I was saying, I'd like to know like exactly how these harnesses are supposed to be positioned so they're not hitting the fan or sitting on something that'll heat up and melt.
Okay. You want the other screw in now?
Is it on? Yeah, it's up there.
This little thing? No.
No.
This thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, that one.
Are you sure?
See if it'll go, and then I'll go get the one out of my toolbox that I found. Oh, nope.
Ta-da!
How about that one?
I don't know. Okay, where's the other hole on the side for the plate? Is it right? I see. There was something inside of it.
Oh, was there? Oh, you tighten that one too much, so you can't move it, can you?
Nope. Yeah, I sure did. Life.
Life. But yeah, we know where this one goes, where this bolt goes, because that one broke down there. So we know where that one goes. But we have an extra nut here. I am bad at handling this camera. We got a nut here, or bolt here, bolt, not nut. Bolt here. Looks like 2 bolts over there that go somewhere. There's a bolt here and a nut, which that looks like a alternator or battery.
You get out of the way.
I'm not in your way.
Not you.
So we got a few extra pieces.
I think.
And of course, this is what we're waiting on tomorrow, is this piece and this piece with the 2 fresh bolts.
Dang it.
Hi.
I said dang it.
You did.
Proud of me?
Yep. So we know this runs. We're just missing a couple pieces to it, which will be mounted tomorrow. And we'll show you after we do an oil change, put fluid back in it, and show you driving it.
I found the hole. Until next time.
And then, till next time, we got a truck that needs to go getting pieces now. Transmission pump went out. So, that's another project for another day. So, off to the next project this week. What? I was gonna say the brakes are probably locked up. Huh?
Your way?
No, just go straight.
Back in your hole.
Back. Well, you're this way a little bit more, but that's okay. That knows that it's driving. It drives.
It did something. It moved.
Well, the rotors are pretty rusted, so.
I didn't want to go too far with it.
Right. Alright, tomorrow I gotta go get an oil change. That's why we're not driving it around. Gotta get oil and coolant. So, I finally finished the project. So, it's back up on the road. Alright, off to the next project. Good afternoon, everybody. As you can see this morning, me and Sam, we finished up the car. Well, still gotta go to the body shop and actually go and pull a dipstick off of the motor I was gonna do last week. Because me and John looked online, thought we found a brand new one, and it was like, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches too short. So I want to go and get the original. The guy, I messaged him, he said, yeah, go for it. It's on a junked motor, so they're not going to be able to sell that motor anyway, so I'm just going to get parts off of it. So I got to do that tomorrow, and my wife's in there cooking again. So now I'm out here getting these 4x4s that John had taken down. I don't know if he videoed that, probably not. It was just something that was in his way at his house. It's been there for, man, Jaden was a baby. So all the kids outgrew it. It was a wood playhouse that the kids used to play on every time they went over there. But like I said, all the kids are all grown now, so he just tore it down because he didn't want to deal with the bees anymore and stuff like that. So the 4x4s from it, he cut down for me, and now I'm going to use them. As you can see in the background, I know you can see the composter and probably some of the beds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it all out, move it over here. That's what my focus is this week, is to go tomorrow, get her car back up and running, and then Jaden and some of his friends are going to come over and take out the transmission out of the truck, and I'll do a video on the rebuild on that and part of them getting it out. The shed was supposed to move back there, but we were working on the basement so much that we just rushed and got all the ornaments and holiday stuff into the shed, so that might have to come out so I can get that to the back. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I had a guy come in to do it. Hopefully he's not busy by the time I get to him. The boat project is down. We're waiting on a motor for that. And with the binder full of chores and projects around here, we haven't been able to make it up to the cabin as much as we were hoping this year. So now it's going to be start projects, and it's just going to be a big circle of trying to get them finished. And hopefully we can get out in the woods this year. go talk to Sam because it only gained us 3 feet. So. Well, it's dinner time. Kids are hungry. I'm hungry. Basically, this morning we just fixed up the car. And then started working on the garden, getting that moved. And the way I measured it out, originally it only would have gave me like 3 feet wide, nothing lengthwise. So I did talk to Sam about how much more of the yard I could take up. And she's thinking another 10 feet longer. And then another 5 feet wider. So it's going to be 10 feet longer and 8 feet wider than the original one I built. And that should give me enough room to plant some of the stuff she wants in the ground, like pumpkin and watermelon, squash, zucchini. And then that'll be all on the ground with corn. And like the radish and cucumbers, the pickling cucumbers, the cherry tomatoes, the whatever tomatoes we get. I don't know if we're going to go with the Ramon or hamburger tomatoes. And then the onions would be in one too. And then we got green beans. Which I might try growing those on the ground and just do the whole green beans where they go up a trellis and you just pick them off. Might try peas this next year. Yeah. I don't know what time it is. It might be 8 o'clock right now, so I don't know if I'll get back on doing that garden or not.
You're going to take to the hot dogs.
Alright.
Posts aren't tall enough, so we can't just like put some form of sheet covering over the top either.
I seen a guy I follow on YouTube too. He does a bunch of vegetables.
Yeah.
And he took PVC and wrapped around and then put like he turned all of his raised beds into greenhouses. Yeah. And then once he got into them, he just lifted them up and then got into his beds.
But then it wouldn't get the sunshine, would it?
Yeah, because you just got clear one. Keep all that moisture in. you can't do that too, or corn. I think that's it. Well, probably don't want to do it to the pickling cucumbers either, do you? Greenhouse. I don't know. They more go flat.
I would say they don't go up right. They lay down just like wash.
Right.
Green beans, they go up.
Right. And I'll grow those in the ground.
I've always grown mine in the ground. They've done great.
Yeah, I'll do.
Just have the poles sticking up so they have something to grow on.
Yeah.
Not cooking fast enough for you?
No, they're not cooking fast enough.
I'm hungry, so I get it. It's all good.
But yeah, I think we got what? 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 beds. So we got cherry tomatoes.
So maybe it's grown those out of ground too. But I mean,
Like
I never used raised beds.
yeah, but you've seen the ground, it's sand. And then we just started the compost last year, so we don't have enough compost. I don't like weeding either. Not my That's why I like raised beds, because if there is a little bit of weeds, I just pull them out.
You like to garden, but you don't really like to garden.
Right. Potatoes, I just do that in hay and straw.
Sure. Whatever you gotta do. We'll probably do what? Tomatoes and peppers.
Yep.
We talked about obviously cucumbers. I'm sure you want to get back into pickling,
Yep.
which I'll eat bread butter pickles up there for tomorrow. I don't do regular dough pickles, but
Right. Then we got the actual cucumbers.
squash zucchini. Now with the squash zucchini, are we gonna try to do spaghetti squash too?
Yeah.
Well, because I mean, it's not something I've never grown spaghetti squash, but I've made spaghetti squash spaghetti for you before. You guys like it, and it's a healthier option.
Right.
Sometimes that stuff gets. Hot dogs make me hungry.
I can finally smell them.
Start small, game over. Like touchable?
My hands don't touch anything.
Whatever. Don't have mommy hands.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's the next day here. And I got out here about 12 o'clock, and it's 1:30 now, and I've got the front side done. And then I got started on the toward the back side here, but I still got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 3 more posts to go from here, and then another 15 yards. I think we estimated it'd be about lined up with these trees here. But I think I'm gonna put one. What do we say? We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. One. I might put 2 more in. And see how big this actually is. Because standing in it looks big. But once you start planting your crops and moving all the raised beds, it might shrink. Like I said, this is a 30 by 17, and it's got 5 of these beds, and then it's got 5 of those beds. Not like Sam said last night while we were cooking dinner, is she wanted like the squash and kiwi, or not kiwi, zucchini, I think it was. Something like that. She wanted that on the ground. I've only got 1 acre here, so I'm trying not to use too much of my yard, especially if we want to move. We got to move that. Oh, probably where that trailer is right there, probably move it there, so it'll be above the septic tank. And then I got to get that shed moved back here. So I think we might stick to the original plan, but I don't know, just putting 2 more posts in, just standing in is like huge. But the price of vegetables have gone skyrocket, and we were talking about getting feeder chickens and egg layers too. And those all go back by the shed along here, and then yeah. Wish these trees weren't here. And I could really tell how big my property is. But 1 acre is pretty big. So, got a lot of work to do. Dogs have taken all their toys and shredded them. And well, good morning, everybody. Got up early this morning and brought Sam to work, and then got back, put the new dipstick housing in the car, drove it around the block. It's a little loud. I have to get it into the exhaust specialist and put new manifold seal on it probably, and some new bolts, and see if they can find any other exhaust leaks from sitting for what I think I said 4 months, and then so many people's hands getting into it and working on it. I just got back to the house, dropping the kids off at the Boys and Girls Club. They're going to Craig's Cruisers today, so I gotta keep an eye on time and pick them up at 4. So I gotta leave here at... Well, good afternoon, everybody. Back out here after work this morning. And got all the posts done. Oh, hold on. I got all the posts in this afternoon after work, and it was still cool enough by the time I got out of work, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get these posts in, figure everything out. I forgot to get the trampoline out of there. So I gotta wait for Jaden and Sam to get home and see if we can't lift that up over top of that. And I was gonna start doing the fencing, and I still gotta get the beds in there. Yeah. So now I gotta wait, get the trampoline out, and get the beds in before I can put that fencing up. So that project is on hold. Roadblock. And also gotta cut these nails off too before I put the fence up too. I want to get those cut off. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end this video right now then, because it's actually getting hot out. And this is usually the day I edit the videos.